Hello everyone, welcome you all in the live session. And in today's live session, we are going to work with the Python. Last time we worked with Python, app development, Scratch, the very basic coding. But when you wish to jump into the actual text-based coding part, then you need to understand the basic text-based coding concepts. So that's why we are coming up today with a video that's a tutorial based on Python, and it's a very basic tutorial. This will definitely help you to understand the things. If you have done the blog based part, if you're not done yet, you can definitely go with our tutorial that's live. Okay, so you can understand the basic concepts and you can easily jump into the text based coding. So today we are going to make a program that's based on to find out the greatest number out of 3. Suppose user will ask, like the computer will ask from the user who are users, those are using the program, right? Suppose I have a program, a computer will ask something to me and I am a user. So computer will ask me first number, I'll give suppose 5. Computer will ask me second number, I'll give 10. Third number, I'll give 20. Now computer will find the biggest number or the greatest number out of 3. So I give 5, 10, 20. Which one is the greatest number? 20 is the greatest number, and computer give me the answer that the greatest number is 20. But as a programmer, you need to write a program based on it. That agar if somebody wants ki I'm giving you 3 numbers and please tell me which one is the greatest number, then what will be the program? So let's start with program making. And for this, you all are going to use Replit. I think we have used it before as well. So now also we will be using Replit. So what we are going to do, we will go and click on Start Creating. You will click on this Continue with Google, and whatever your login ID is, you can log in via that email address. This is very easy method. Now, once you log in, you have the options like create REPL over here. So you just click on it. And here you have different programming languages, but I will go with Python. I will have a suggestion. If you don't have it, you can write over here Python. It will come here. So here I want to write a program of having greatest number. So greatest number, I give my file name and I click on create REPL. I hope this much is clear for all of you. After creating the file, you will have a panel that seems like this will be the output. This will be the part where you can see your code, like you can write your code. And this will be the part where you can see your file. So today my Replit is working slow. I can also use alternate, that is Visual Studio Code. So what is Visual Studio Code? It's another editor you can use to write your program. Okay, let's wait a while. If it is not loading, we will continue on Visual Studio Code. So I'm writing it on VS Code, but you can write on Replit. So on Replit, if you're writing down the program, you can directly check it by online. So it's online only. The availability is online. So it says my server is lost. Let me refresh this once again. Let's try. Otherwise, I will share my Visual Studio Code screen with you all. Okay, and this is my main.py file. My file is open here. This is my console. I want console to display this side, and this is my file. So yeah, it's absolutely fine now. And what I'm going to do, the first thing is that computer will ask user, means computer is going to ask me that please enter your first number. See, if we are talking about data types, we have various data type in which int, integer data type is one, like out of many. Okay, so what integer indicates? Integer data type we always indicate with int, and in this data type we can give input for the numbers like 2, 3, 4, 1, any number you can give to integer data type. Now, if I will say that I'm giving double quotation mark and I'm writing 3, this is not at all an integer data type. In Python, by default, if you are giving any number, suppose 4 or 2 or 1, so this will automatically take it as a string data type. String data type means characters, words, or something that will display only onto the screen. Okay, so it's not taking it as a number, right? So just understand, if you are giving a value in number, you should have to be very clear with your data type. So you need to define your data type. Okay. Here what I'm doing, I'm making my variable with n1. The variable name, you can write anything. You can write simple number, you can write anything else, but there are also the rules of writing the variable name. You should not make a space between a variable name. You cannot write variable name n space 1 is equals to 5, suppose. I'm giving this variable that n equals to 1 equal like n space 1 equals to 5. If you are running this code, this is giving you the error. And what is the error? The error is invalid syntax because you can't write this variable name. So if you want to differentiate your uh, variable name, suppose I can give my variable name as number 1. How can I do that? I can do with the help of underscore. Only one special character I can use over here, that is underscore. So I'm using number underscore 1 is equals to 5. Let's see this variable works. So I want to print the value of my variable. What I'm doing, number 1 is my variable. If you understand variable, I always tell you about this. Variable is a box that holds some value inside it, right? So number 1 is a box that holds some value inside it. So I'm going to print this variable. I'm writing print number underscore 1. You need to write the exact name of your variable, then only it will print your variable. Now, if I want to run this, it give me the number 1, my variable value, that is 5 because I print number 1. Now what I do over here? So I'm not giving it like this much big name. I'm writing n1 is equals to, there are actually various rules of making variable. You can go through it. Okay. So n1 is equals to, what I need is, I want integer, like whatever the user is going to type, that should be integer. So I need to define with int, as I told you just now. I will put a round bracket and I will write input. Again, I will put round bracket. Here I am going to put the quotation symbol. The quotation mark will indicate a string. So the string will display onto the screen for the user, so that user can understand what I'm actually asking for. Okay. So it will write, it will be like enter the first number. So the good thing of Replit is, like, it will also give you the suggestion, okay, that this thing is coming now, this thing is coming now, so that you will have good practice while doing it. Okay. So I'll put two brackets because one bracket is for the input one and second is for the enter first number. So this is my N1 I'm asking for. If I run this code, you can see in the output, enter the first number is coming over here. Okay. So if I write first number, it will take the value and store inside N1. Okay. The same way I'm going to write for number 2 and number 3, because I'm going to take three numbers and out of which comparing the numbers and then will give you the value. So I'm writing N2 is equals to integer, and make sure if you are a beginner, don't use copy paste method. If you write by yourself, it will be good for you. Okay, so enter the second number. Okay, because see, when you are writing it now, there is the main thing, the main problem students facing is syntax error. Means you are writing, you are giving some space, or the special characters you're not using well, the brackets you're not using well, and it will give you error. It will not work at all. It's not like block based coding key, you just hold a block, drag it and move it. Okay, so that's why it is important. Okay, so I'm going to write my third number, that is input, enter the third number, like that. Okay. So here, if I stop and run it, if you are new to it, please do check every step. Okay. So that it will not give you a random error. You can find out, okay, here is error. So I'm giving first number 6, second number 9, and third number 10. Okay, I give three numbers. This much program only I did and I have it. What is the next thing? Next, I'm going to apply the conditional statement. And in this conditional statement, I'm going to apply a operator, that is AND operator. Now, what is AND operator? AND operator we indicate by A and D. And we are going to apply one condition. Let me tell you this condition. So I'm going to give this condition over here. If my N1 is greater than N2, okay, this is a sign of greater than. इसका मतलब ये है कि the value of N1 is bigger and N2 is smaller. I have three values, n1, n2, n3. So if n1 is greater than n2, end. This is my end operator, as I told you. What does it mean? End will indicate two conditions, but these both conditions must be true in case of end. Okay? कि मान लो मेरा n1 नंबर जो है that is 15. Okay? तो n1 must be greater than n2. Okay? तो n2 मेरा जो है that is 10. And n1 must be greater than n3. n3 I'm giving 9 suppose. Okay? So in this condition, my both condition is true. Okay? So that's what I'm going to write to the next line. I come over here. I will apply if n1 is greater than n2 and n1 is greater than n3. And whenever you are putting a conditional statement, you should put colon. Okay? If I press enter, you can see that there is a gap when I do enter. What this gap indicates? This gap indicates indentation. Indentation is actually a space, but there is a reason of having the indentation. It indicates that whatever now I'm writing, that is a part of my conditional statement. It's coming inside the condition, means once the condition is true, then only my statement is here. As we saw in PictoBlocks, you have a particular if conditional statement, and inside that you give your command, right? The same thing I'm doing here. So if this thing happens, I'm going to print that first number is the greatest. Of course, I'm comparing three numbers and number one is the greatest. So I'm going to write print first number is the greatest. That's it. This is my first condition. That's if. Okay. Abhi, I am giving the next condition. So that's not a part of it. इसलिए I'm putting backspace. It means there is no space while writing the second one. So I'm writing a condition, again a condition. So when you are giving again a condition in the conditional statement, you will indicate this with elif. This is a part of Python. Okay. Elif basically indicates else and if, means your condition. If this condition, above condition is false, it will go to else. But in else, you are giving again a condition that is if. So that's why you are giving elif. Now in elif, you will compare second number. You are giving that n2 must be greater than n1 and n2 must be greater than n3. Okay. So n2 must be greater than n1 and n2 must be greater than n3. What happened in this case? You are going to print second number is the greatest. Got it? Now, of course, you will give the third condition. There is a third number remaining, right? So third condition is n3 will be greater than n1 and n3 will be greater than n2. So it will say that third number is greater, right? So again, I'm putting elif. and n3 greater than n2, then I'm going to print third number is the greatest. Got it? At the end, I will give else. So else has no condition, right? If this is not, like, first condition is not true, second is not true, third is not true, so of course you will print all are same. All are same. Okay, let's see. This is very easy program. Is just you need to understand the variable, you need to understand the conditional statement and the conditions and operator where the condition becomes true. Let's run it. Let me show you the output only. Just wait. This is maximized, and here I'm writing my number. So enter first number. Oh, enter first number. I'm writing 10. Second number 20. Third number 40. And it give me that third number is the greatest. Got it? So this is what you need to do. I'm just restoring it. And this is what your program is. So let me stop share. Let me share it with full, like, at some angle. So this is what your output is. This one. And let me run it and I'll tell you the output. So what will be your output? I'm giving 40, I'm giving 40, I'm giving 40, same numbers. And it's giving me the result that all numbers are same. If I run it again, first number I'm writing 30, 100, 2000. So the third number is the greatest. For this output, this is the program. Let me explain you again step by step. So I explain you about different things. N1 is my variable and integer is my data type, because whatever the input I am writing, that's in numbers. Okay. So the same way I'm asking actually. So when I'm asking something to the user, I use the function that's input. When I want to show something on the screen, I used to write something inside the double quotation symbol. Now, I use conditional statement with AND operator in line number 4. My conditional statement is if N1 is greater than N2. Actually, what I'm doing is N1, N2, N3. First, I'm proving that my N1 is the greatest one. So N1 is greater than N2 and N1 is greater than N3. So it will print that N1 is the greatest. Then second, I'm comparing with N2. So N2 is greater than N1 and N2 is greater than N3. Then third, I'm comparing N3. N3 is greater than N1 and N2 is greater than N3. The same thing I'm doing over here. And if all numbers are same, it will come into the else. Of course, N1, N2, N3, all three categories are not working. So it comes to the else. In else, it will say that all things are same. As simple as it is, right? So this is a very, very basic program based on Python for the beginners, right? If you want to start something with the text-based code, you have done with the block-based coding, or even not done, you wish to try, you can definitely try that. Even we have a very simple and different courses as well for the students, those really want to learn text-based or block-based or a kind of fun. We have a 3D designing games and kind of stuff as well. We have website development courses as well. So it's not like that only the younger students can reach us. Uh, Even you are in the college or school, or you are in 10th or 12th grade, definitely you can connect with us. According to your courses, we have all the trainers to train you well. Okay, so again, if you wish to share something with us, you can definitely connect with us. Okay, and yeah, we will meet you all in the next live session. Till then, bye bye.